It has been a crazy ride, hasn't it? With this coronavirus thing going on, maybe you're feeling yourself isolated and alone. Maybe you're finding yourself doing some things that you normally wouldn't do. Like, for example, watching more videos or TV shows than normal. Maybe you're spending all day in your pajamas. Maybe you're eating more. Maybe you're finding yourself staying up late at night, playing video games on your phone because you know you're not going to have work in the morning. All of these things are things in which we're craving. We're trying to fill something in our life. We are craving community. We are craving connection. We are craving value. And it's hard to find that when we're by ourselves. And so we look in many different ways. In Numbers chapter 20, there's an interesting story about Moses and Aaron. They've been with the children of Israel. Moses and Aaron have just lost their sister Miriam. She has just passed away. And the children of Israel are murmuring and complaining about not having any water. They're upset. They're frustrated. They're craving water. So Moses and Aaron go to God, and God tells him, go to the Israelites, stand in front of them, and hit the rock in which I tell you. Maybe you find yourself in a similar situation. You're alone. You're angry. You're upset. Moses and Aaron had just lost their sister. I can understand that they're upset. Maybe you can understand that too. Maybe you understand that because here in the state of Oregon, we have been told not to leave our homes unless it's absolutely necessary. And if you still have a job, as long as the job can keep you 6 feet apart from other people, then you can go to work. Maybe you're feeling alone. Maybe you're feeling frustrated. Maybe you're worried about your job. Moses and Aaron and the children of Israel are in this same situation. God told Moses, hit the rock once. Moses stands up in front of the children of Israel and he tells them, how long must we be patient with you guys? And he hits the rock, but not once. He hits it twice. He disobeys God. But notice what happens. In verse 11 of chapter 20, it says this, water came forth abundantly. Despite Moses hitting the rock twice, water came forth abundantly. Now, I don't want to focus on what Moses did wrong. What I want to focus on is what the water represents. Paul says in 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verses 3 and 4, they drank the same spiritual drink, for they drank from the spiritual rock that accompanied them, and that rock was Christ. Right now, Jesus is the one who quenches our thirst. We are thirsting for community, for relationship, for connection, and we're trying to find it in different ways. But what we need to do is look to Jesus. Jesus supplies what we need. Jesus supplies the living water. Jesus is the living water. When the water came out of the rock, it didn't come out in a trickle. It didn't come out little by little. The Bible says it came out abundantly. It was gushing forth. Jesus is waiting and willing to gush forth in your life. Why don't you let him? That's your Wednesday word for this morning. I hope you have a great week, and God bless.